Welcome back, guys. I woke up this morning to the very heartbreaking video from Mr. Macaroni about his experience yesterday, and I feel like it's high time we actually kind of talk, because there's nothing else we could do. I feel like there's nothing else we could do but like try to explain our grievances to like the government. Mr. Macaroni was arrested yesterday at Lekki toll gate, and when I saw the video of him narrating his experience, I was so heartbroken because he was saying facts. Like there's really nothing we can do to remedy the situation because the rot is so deep. Like there's nothing we can do but plead and try to like make them see things from our own side of view. I feel like the main problem of this whole thing that has been happening is the disconnect. There's a big disconnect between the people and the people in power. When I see most of their reports and their review of like happenings in the country, we are really just treated like numbers and not real people, because they really don't see the things. Like I feel like they don't see our grievances. That's the best way to explain it. So this is why I'm trying to like explain to whoever can help us, you get, and to try to see why we do not want to protest. No one wants to protest. Mr. Macaroni don't want to be on the street. He doesn't want to be in hot scorching sun. There are so many people that are so comfortable in their lives that they could really just sit home and do, but we can't do that anymore. Look at the state of the country. The country is, I am a young person, yeah? I'm planning my life. I'm supposed to have a plan before I'm 25. But no one can plan with this country because we don't know where it's going to. What will be happening next year? What will even be happening in like the next 2 weeks or next 3 weeks? Will I be safe? Will there be war? There are killings happening everywhere. There are kidnappings happening. Like there's so much insecurity in the country for us to always keep fighting on something so clear like that. Normally, every police force is like a brotherhood. I would never, no one understands that more than me, because I get that process. The whole experience, they always look out for themselves. So I understand their whole angle of thinking ENDSARS is about trying to like run them out of business, or make them lose their jobs, or try to replace them, or is run by criminals just to make them, those things are just made up by God knows who. Or I feel like maybe they don't understand it. ENDSARS is not to run you out of business like the police. ENDSARS is not to run the police out of the business. ENDSARS is not to make the police hungry or to make them lose their jobs, because I feel like that's the mentality they have. That's how they see it. Because I would also understand that angle, because the disconnect is real. They don't get what we are saying. What we are saying is that the standard of living of the people is wrong. The police are being strong-armed into treating the people in this way. You get, the police are not supposed to be living in the condition they are living. The state they are living is wrong. That's what we are saying. The police are also the people. We are together. We can't just sideline them out. And once you treat the police right, they will also treat the citizens right, because they are the ones that are supposed to be there. I feel like it's a slippery slope, yeah? It's a slippery slope. Let me just explain what a slippery slope means. A slippery slope means a chain reaction, an unforeseen reaction of an activity. Like, when you do something now, then it leads to like a chain reaction in the future, of an unforeseen chain reaction in the future. So something you have done in the past, then after like 5 years, you now start seeing the effects. But this one for Nigeria is like after 20 years, because the police force have been like strung dry. Like they don't get resources. Like I've been to so many barracks, like they are so bad. So when you treat people so bad like that for over years and years and years of struggling, you continue to treat them so bad, and they see the citizens. There are so many people doing well in Nigeria because of Nigerians are just very creative. That's just one thing. No matter how hard the country is, we'll always find a way to make things work for ourselves. So when they now see citizens driving cars or doing fine, they always feel left out, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them, because it is basic human survival instincts. Yeah, you left them alone. They are hungry. They can barely feed for themselves. Yeah, there was one time a policeman took, like I was taking a bike to school. Yeah, and it was a policeman because I was in it was morning. Then the guy apparently I just saw him was a mufti, yeah. So I stopped him, was like, and I told him like gate, was like that is not a bike man, that is a policeman, he's just going to the station, blah blah blah. And I said, well, now drop me. Then when he dropped me, I gave him 1,000 naira because I knew that I was late already that day and I didn't see. So that 1,000 naira I gave him, the smile he had on his face for that 1,000 naira note I gave him, it just showed how really hungry these people are. Like, we are just neglecting them, and of course they would react. That's why. But now that we are now trying to explain to them that okay, this is what is happening, this is what we are supposed to be together, and the disconnect on behalf of the government, so the disconnect from the government to try to needs to be explained. Whoever is in government that is seeing this video, or whoever is in power that is seeing this video, the youths do not want to run you out of office. No one wants to change your power. No one even, the position is already filled. It's election. No one wants to change it. It's until 2020 before anyone even starts talking about election. So no one should be scared that they're trying to. People think this whole movement is political and they are trying to like change power, or that is not what is happening here. We just want you to give us the human decency you give almost everybody else except the youth. Like it feels like almost everyone else gets human decency except the youth. Like look at repentance Boko Haram members. That is human decency that they don't even deserve really. Like, but we still give. We don't want you out of office. We want you to do your office the right way. We are begging we are begging to live. Basically, we just want to live. We want to be able to plan our lives. I can always see like a path to something. Yeah, I know how to plan things, and I know how to like the best possible option. I know how to see like the best possible option for something to work out. It's not even looking probable. Like I can't see a path for Nigeria to work in like the next 10-20 years. Like it's not even probable. Like the rot is so deep. Like where would we start from? You get it? Like I don't even understand. Like these are the things that keep me up. Like, so I had to make this video, and hopefully anyone sees this and understands that what is happening is not against the police. We don't want the police off the streets. We don't want the police to stop. Why would we don't want that? We want them to treat us right, and for them to treat us right, they have to be treated right too. The money that the governments use to do so many irrelevant things, just give the police. Like, let them be fine. If they are fine, we will be fine. There's really no need for the show of force. We are just citizens, unarmed citizens. There's no need for show of force. Why are we the one force is being shown to? Like, there are so many terrorists in the country. There are so many kidnappers in the country. There are so many criminals in the country. Like, so many different things happening in the country at the same time. But the show of force of 200 police officers went to a protest. This is happening. Like, we're just pleading to you people.